Next up on the Chamber Report, it's the part you like best. It's member profiles, a chance for you to meet some of the many members of the Anoka Area Chamber of Commerce. And this guy you have met before. He is back to talk about what's happening, what's going to happen, and something brand new, although he deals in things not so brand new. His name is Brandon Altenweg. He owns Amoré Antiques in historic downtown Anoka. Brandon, welcome back to the show.
It's great to be back.
All right, so September's here. You've got a big event coming up in October. It's Vintage Fest, but we're going to talk about that in a little bit.
We'll get to that.
My favorite store on the planet is Amoré Antiques because there's always treasures there. If I've had a day at the office or I just need to get out, I take the steps from the chamber office, pop over there, walk through, always end up finding something, but it's always joyous. So tell everybody a little bit about Amoré Antiques.
Yeah, well, I appreciate that, Pete. Yeah, Amoré Antiques, we've been open for 30 years. We're on 2nd Avenue, downtown Anoka, and what we sell is nostalgia. That's what Amoré Antiques is. When people walk around, you just get that warm, fuzzy feeling. It brings back those memories. Grandma had it, Mom threw it away, and you had to buy it back at Amoré Antiques.
Yeah,
That's how it
totally.
goes. Yep.
And you guys are open 7 days a week?
We're open 7 days a week. Yeah, our hours are 10 to 5. Sunday through Friday, and 10 to 6 on Saturday.
And your 2 levels of pure joy.
2 levels, 7,800 square feet. We've got 60 dealers in there, floor dealers, shelf dealers. And if you want to give it a try to become a dealer yourself, you can come rent a shelf, $20 a month. It's really easy. You put your stuff on the shelf, see if it sells. Anybody can do it. It's really easy. It's a good hobby.
Now, I mentioned something new, and because of just your being the owner of Amoré Antiques, you started to sense that there's a need, and you created something. Tell everybody about it.
Well, just owning an antique store for 30 years, if you've ever watched those shows, American Pickers and Pawn Stars, right? That's Amoré Antiques. People come in the door every single day with more and more stuff, and quite honestly, they bring it faster than we can sell it. So I just saw this need that people had, and it was just really a no-brainer for me to become an auctioneer. And I created a new division of Amoré Antiques, which is Busterly Auctions, and it's just a way for me to kind of help people through the entire process, right? Because before I would just go to their house and I'd kind of cherry pick the things, and they'd be left with all the other stuff that I didn't necessarily want, but they still needed to get rid of it.
Right.
And so a way for them to do that is for me to do a liquidation sale or a moving sale, and I became an affiliate with KBid. A lot of people might not be familiar with KBid. It's really the upper Midwest version of eBay, where instead of necessarily me shipping it, you come pick it up, and it's bigger pieces anyways that you can't necessarily ship, right? It was just a no-brainer for me to do that, and now I can help people through the entire process because manufacturers keep making stuff and people keep buying it, and people always end up having a need to get rid of it. They've got closets full or garages full, and there's that other company out there too where they'll come, I got junk, they'll come and take your junk away, but you got to pay them. I will actually pay you money for some of that junk. If it's the right junk, I will definitely pay you some money.
And in fact, just before taping for the show, when you came here to the studios, you were in a house in St. Paul.
I'm actually right in the middle of a moving sale right now. We're putting the lots together, we're cataloging everything, we're taking the pictures, and it's going to be a moving sale. They're downsizing. They got all this stuff. They don't know what to do with it all. So it's just a great avenue for people to do that. They can get more information. Really, just right now, it's really just a kind of division of Amoré as people come in. And honestly, I've had to turn a lot of people away just because I noticed the need was really there, but I can't do it all, right? So it's just kind of situational right now. You can come into the shop, or I do have a Facebook page, Busterly Auctions. You can go like that page, and hey, you can shop too. You can go on KBid, look up the affiliate Busterly LLC, and you'll be able to buy, and you'll get a deal on some of these items. A lot of it could be household items, collectibles. I'm about to auction off a brand new snow blower, and you know that's right around the corner.
Yeah.
And something tells me we're going to get a lot more snow this year because we didn't get
Yeah.
any last year.
Yeah.
So I think a snow blower is going to be a hot commodity.
Yeah.
But it's more than just, you know, those collectibles and antiques and cool stuff that you'll find in the shop. It's just a wide variety of stuff because that's what people have at the end of the day. It's
I
just
love
a
it.
wide variety of stuff.
I've checked out a couple of them, bid on a few things, didn't win. That was on me because Lord knows I could put another bid in, and then all of a sudden,
Well, and that actually reminds me too, the ones that I've been doing consistently, like we're trying to do 2 a month. If any of your watchers here are familiar with Rum River Coin in downtown Anoka, I'm going to give them a plug too. Jason at Rum River Coin, he's got more stuff than he can sell, and he's got a lot of cool gold and silver and just collector coin stuff. We're doing an auction for him about every 2 weeks. So again, Busterly Auctions Facebook page to watch that.
okay, so Amoré Antiques, Busterly Auctions, because, you know, he's just not busy enough.
No, right?
Quickly, let's talk about Vintage Fest.
Yeah.
This is heading into yet another year bigger and better.
It is bigger and better. This is the 3rd year I've done Vintage Fest, and every year I want to make it bigger and better. You do River Fest. That's where I got my inspiration from to do Vintage Fest, because they had all the crafts. Well, I can do it with vintage, and that's what we're doing. We're taking over First Avenue, Second Avenue, and this year we're going all the way down the parking lot with vintage vendors. I got a band that's going to play down at Veterans Stage from 12 to 4. Good classic rock band. Mission to Mars is their name. They play at 10K and Rockwoods up in Otsego. They do a fabulous job. And it's the social district. It's the main event to the social district, right? The social district ends on the 6th. The Anoka Vintage Fest happens on the 5th. And you know, and I've always thought too, it's just the kickoff to the month-long event that is Halloween in downtown Anoka.
Yeah.
Anoka Halloween will be set up at Vintage Fest, selling buttons and T-shirts so people can get ready for the Grand Day Parade at the end of the month.
All right, a lot of stuff.
Yeah,
Can
I
I
know.
get all this information at Amoré Antiques website?
Yeah, you know, some of it, that's one of my tasks is getting that website updated. I'll get that updated, or just my Facebook page is really the best way. Amoré Antiques Facebook page, Anoka Vintage Fest Facebook page. There's a Anoka Vintage Fest website. They can check out that. But for the most part, just my Facebook page is the easiest thing.
All right, so just try to get your sleep in. You're going to need it.
Right.
He's a busy guy. He is Brandon Altenweg. He is with Amoré Antiques, Busterly Auctions, and he also runs Vintage Fest coming up in Anoka on October 5th. All right, we're taking a break. When we come back, more on this segment here of our member profiles on the Chamber Report.